The Haunted Typewriter, a writer's terrifying encounter with a ghostly muse. In a small, dimly lit attic of an old Victorian house, surrounded by the scent of aged books and the creak of wooden beams, lived a writer named Henry Whitmore. Henry was known for his eloquent prose and gripping tales, yet for months now, he had been suffering from a severe case of writer's block. No matter how hard he tried, words eluded him, and his once prolific typewriter sat silent and unused. One stormy evening, as rain pounded against the attic windows and lightning illuminated the room, Henry sat at his desk, staring at the blank page before him. Frustration mounting, he reached for his typewriter, hoping that perhaps the rhythm of its keys might spark some inspiration. To his surprise, the typewriter felt different. It was colder, almost as if it had a life of its own. As he placed his fingers on the keys, they began to move on their own accord, typing out words at an alarming speed. Startled, Henry pulled his hands away, but the keys continued to clack, forming sentences, paragraphs, and pages. The words that appeared on the paper were not his own, but rather the voice of another, a voice from beyond. Intrigued and slightly unnerved, Henry watched as the story unfolded before him. It was the tale of a young woman named Eliza, who lived in the same house over a century ago. Eliza was a writer, much like Henry, but her life was cut short under mysterious circumstances. The more the typewriter revealed, the more Henry realized that Eliza's spirit was communicating with him, using the typewriter as a conduit. Each night, Henry returned to the attic, eager to uncover more of Eliza's story. He learned of her dreams, her struggles, and her untimely death, which occurred under the shadow of an unsolved mystery. Eliza had been writing a novel, a masterpiece she never got to finish, and now, through Henry, she sought to complete it. As the weeks passed, Henry and Eliza formed an unspoken bond. He became the vessel through which her voice was heard, and in return, she provided him with the most captivating story he had ever written. Together, they worked tirelessly, and with each passing night, the novel neared its completion. However, Henry soon realized that there was more to Eliza's story than met the eye. The mystery surrounding her death lingered like a dark cloud, and through the typewriter, she revealed the truth. Eliza had been murdered by a jealous rival, a fellow writer who coveted her talent and success. This revelation sent shivers down Henry's spine, but it also ignited a fierce determination within him to bring justice to Eliza's memory. As the final chapters of the novel were typed out, Henry included the truth about Eliza's demise, hoping that the world would finally know her story. On the night he typed the last word, the typewriter fell silent, and a sense of peace filled the attic. Henry knew that Eliza's spirit had found closure, and he felt an overwhelming gratitude for the opportunity to give her the voice she deserved. The novel, titled The Ghostwriter, was published to critical acclaim. Readers were captivated by its vivid characters, intricate plot, and the hauntingly beautiful prose. It became an instant bestseller, and Henry was hailed as a literary genius. However, he knew that the true credit belonged to Eliza, whose story had transcended time and space to touch the hearts of many. Through his experience with Eliza, Henry learned a valuable lesson about the power of storytelling and the importance of giving a voice to those who cannot speak for themselves. He realized that every story, no matter how obscure, deserves to be told, and that the truth, though sometimes hidden, always finds a way to surface. Henry continued to write, inspired by the memory of Eliza and the bond they had shared. He became an advocate for forgotten stories, seeking out tales that needed to be heard. And as he wrote, he could almost feel Eliza's presence beside him, guiding his hand and whispering words of encouragement. In the end, The Ghostwriter was more than just a novel. It was a testament to the enduring power of the written word and a reminder that even in death, our stories live on. For Henry, it was a journey of discovery, not just of Eliza's life, but of his own purpose as a writer. And for readers, it was a hauntingly beautiful tale that left them pondering the unseen connections that bind us all. As the final chapter of Henry's life drew to a close, he often found himself returning to the attic, now a place of fond memories rather than frustration. He would sit at his desk, fingers poised over the keys, and sometimes, just sometimes, he could hear the faint sound of a typewriter clacking, as if Eliza was still there, sharing her stories with the world through him. And so the legend of the ghostwriter lived on, a story within a story, a voice from beyond that reminded us all of the timeless power of words and the enduring legacy of those who dare to tell their tale. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more amazing short story. See you in the next one.